You know, I would say April Fools, let we adjourn, but I can't. Be too easy, but I would probably get mobbed for y'all coming in here and sitting. Okay, you've got 4, looks like, rule substitute, and we have individuals who would explain what the changes are on that particular bill. So let's start with the first one that we're going to do, and that's Senate Bill 183, and Chairman Jaspers will present that.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Make a rule substitute to Senate Bill 183, it's LC 393482S. And what we have done with that bill, we've substituted it, the early section. This is where things we've all talked about in here before. This is for sheriff, to run for sheriff, they'd have to qualify for post-certification. The second part of it is, we talked about salary the other day, where we added in this bill that they would, they're currently getting 1 salary for a court. They would now be able to get 2. Also in this third part is on school speed zone cameras, trying to make it so that they are charged the driver of the car, not the owner of the car. It's the used car people are getting real beat up by that. Also further in the bill, school zone cameras, currently they're authorized by each school in the school board. Now they can be authorized by the county or municipality that they're in. That's the bill.
Are there any questions for the sponsor? Mr. Wilkerson.
Thank you. So the last part about the county authorizing instead of the school board, so if the schools do not want that camera, they can put it in there, is that correct?
Yes, sir. Under this, they would be able to go over what the school wanted. Yes, sir.
Okay, no more questions. I hear a move. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It passed. All right. 256. Yeah. Okay, he's on a roll. Let's do Senate Bill 256, LC number 339166S. Chairman Jaspers will also present that rule substitute.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Our rule substitute for 256. You heard Chairman Cooper talk about this the other day, where it would, on the drug dextromethorphan, which is an excellent cough suppressant. 24 states have done this. It would put usually not behind the wall, but as someone purchases it, to use proper identification. It describes what that is. Also in Section 2, we're adding the Rural Health Advancement Commission. It's passed overwhelmingly in the House, a very important addition by the Rural Development Council.
Any questions for the sponsor? Okay, seeing none, I hear a move. We do pass 256 LC 339166. It's got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It passed. Okay, Chairman Illustration. I think you've got Senate Bill 382 LC 480632S.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This legislation includes we've had some bills covering updates in case law related to sex offenders and needed supervision for sexual felonies. So this updates necessary part of the code related to those sex offenses, and also defines in Section 3.8 the definition of sexual felony. And I know we've had legislation dealing with this coming out of judiciary and non-civil. I'll be happy to answer any questions.
Okay, do you have any questions for the sponsor? All right, seeing none. Do I hear a move that we pass Senate Bill 3828 LC 480632S? Do I hear a move? Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It passed. Chairman Blackman, I think you have Senate Bill 511 LC 432444S. Go ahead.
Yes, sir, Mr. Chairman. We do have some cleanup regarding from the clerks on tax assessments. We have a piece from 1224 that has already been considered by our body, additionally from Chairman Martin, and then we also have rural investment piece that has also received favorable consideration from the House, all in House Bill 511, I mean Senate Bill 511. They are unchanged from previous versions.
Okay. Mr. Beverly.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. On just to the gentleman, if you could explain to me line 60 through 63, there is a eligible, so the eligible tax credit for this particular bill is how much, so apparently you invest up to $100 million bucks, and then you're eligible for a tax credit. What is the amount of tax credit that you're eligible for within this space?
Actually, it's kind of a little bit different than I think that you look at that, it's a loan fund that's established based on the fact that you've been denied regular loan options. And again, it's only in counties that are less than 50,000 population, so it's strictly reserved for rural Georgia. There is a 60-40 split, high-risk loans to those businesses creating jobs in rural Georgia.
Okay, so I'm still not sure. I'm jammed up just a little bit on the amount that you will receive as a tax credit coming back. So if you create this loan fund, up to $100 million bucks.
Loan program, yes.
Loan program, up to $100 million bucks. The people who create that fund can invest up, so the capital investment would be $100 million. I'm just saying, how much would the state be on the hook for the tax credit? Because you have to
Up to
give
60
it a
million. My understanding is up to 60 million.
Up to 60 million?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Fleming.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To Chairman Blackman, I was trying to listen to what you said about the changes regarding the clerks of Superior Court and their role in the process, and is a couple of questions. Is this something that we've passed before?
The original SB 511 is not. The two that have been added are both that have been passed before. The original, the 511 is changing the split. It's supposed to be more favorable for the taxpayer regarding when corrections and changes can be brought.
So the part dealing with the clerk's portion, and I guess that's part two, that is something that the House has passed before?
There are two different pieces regarding tax assessors, and I would refer to Chairman Martin on the transparency piece that he brought. The other has been brought by Senator Anderson, and that has not passed. No, sir. That is a new piece of legislation passed over by the Senate unanimously regarding the clerks and what it would do as far as allowing various days for the assessors and I think the Board of Equalization to deal with their requests.
And really what I was trying to figure out is any substantive changes in that area.
The 180 days stays intact, is my understanding. It just splits up how those are divided.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Representative.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, that looks like it's all the questions. Do I hear a move?
So moved.
Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It passed. Okay, Mr. Jaspers. SR 596 LC 393483S.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to ask for this substitute to SR 596. It's our road naming bill. We passed it out yesterday out of committee. And last night, while we were reviewing our papers, and we found with Legislative Council one we had left off. And I beg your forgiveness. Then we certainly want to make that members in there. They all passed the committee's rules for road naming that are included in this.
Okay. Do I have any questions? Okay, do I hear a move? Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay, it passed. All right, one little bit of work we need to do before we set the calendar, the first supplemental calendar. Senate Bill 157, do I hear recommit? It's recommitted. It's committed, recommitted. Okay, let's set the supplemental calendar for, as soon as we get finished here and go back on the floor. HR 998, do I hear a move?
Move.
Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay, it's on. SR 596, road naming bill. Do I hear a move? Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. Senate Bill 183, do I hear a move? Move. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. Senate Bill 256, do I hear a move? Move. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. Senate Bill 382, do I hear a move? Move. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. Okay, 382. Okay, all in favor say, raise your right hand. 382, raise your right hand if you're in favor of it.
Okay.
All opposed, raise your right hand. Okay, it passed. It'll be on. Okay, Senate Bill 511, do I hear a move? Move. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. Senate Bill Senate Bill 276, do I hear a move? Move. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. It's on. Senate Bill 605, do I hear a move? Move. Got a move and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. That's the calendar. Let's go through it one more time so you're sure you have the correct LC number. HR 998, SR 596, with the LC number 393483S. Senate Bill 183 with LC number 393482S. Senate Bill 256, LC 339166S. Senate Bill 382, LC 480632S. Senate Bill 511, LC number 43244S. Senate Bill 276 and Senate Bill 605. That's the first supplemental calendar for today. Thank y'all. See y'all in a little while, maybe.
Just tabled. Senate just tabled everything.